I'm Nancy Drew. This is my center of operations, my desk.
Yeah, we get it. Italian dictionary, okay. I guess I can't look at that. Scrapbook from memories past. Look at all there. Only 1 through 13? It's weird. How to be a detective. Definitely don't need that. Case file.
Thanks to Prudence Rutherford, the wealthy socialite whose necklace I helped recover while solving that scarlet hand case a while back, I'm on my way to Venice, Italy. Apparently, someone there has been dressing up in a mask and cape and stealing valuable pieces of art. The news media call him the Phantom, not only because of the way he dresses, but because he leaves behind so few clues. Prudence, who loves Venice and belongs to an organization dedicated to preserving the city's art, is outraged the thief hasn't been caught yet. So she talked someone she knows at the GDIF, the Italian version of our FBI, into having me help the police in their investigation. She arranged for me to stay in Venice in the palazzo she used to own, which now belongs to a well-to-do widow named Margherita Faubourg. Beyond that, all I know for sure is that I'll be working undercover, and as soon as I arrive, the police will send me something that will lead me to my assignment. What it will be, I have no idea. But am I excited? Oh, see!
Alright. Senior detective as always.
Let me out of here! Hey! Open the door! Oh, no! Well, Nancy, things are not looking good. What the heck happened? This case started out so well. I mean, what could be better than waking up in Venice, Italy?
Okay, I don't know if that's just them doing a trope like, yep, that's me. I know you're wondering, how did I get myself into this mess? You know, that little trope.
Yeah.
Mama and Papa. This is German. Deutschland. Hamburg. I don't know any German, sorry. Then all three the same? Oh. Okay. Venice is so beautiful this time of year. Hildy.
Your friend. I sent them your once. I find some
Killian
time.
family, yeah. So, hit that one. Okay, they're just two different German ones.
That's my roommate's stuff. Mine's on the other side of the room.
It's her roommate, the German. How Venice was built? That's a good question because the whole place is sinking. 118 islands, ooh boy. And shallow waters. Recognize unique location, yada yada yada. Trade, of course. Drove pilings made of oak and pine wood deep into the subsoil until they hit compacted clay. Using the pilings as foundations, they built houses atop them. Most of the 150 canals, yada yada yada. Some 409 bridges. Yes. 2-mile stretch of water known as the Grand Canal. Oh boy. San Marco. Very nice. It's a basilica. I did not know basilica meant cathedral. That's interesting. I did not know that. I can't read all this. Gelato. I don't really need to read about gelato. I know what gelato is. A comedia.
Even
Yeah.
from town to town, performing plays.
The only Italian comedy I know is the Divine Comedy of Donatello's, but not Donatello, Dante. Dante's Inferno. There you go. I think they call that a
Sometimes
Divine
wore
Comedy.
black, over masked calling. What was that? Women sometimes wore a black oval
Mask called the Moretta,
which
covers the entire face, because the person wearing a Moretta must hold the mask in place by clamping a button between her teeth. Oh, it's kind of like a weird pacifier, but instead of a little thing on the mouth, it's the whole face.
Yeah, that's just weird.
Yeah. No, I don't want to go out there. I'm glad this game doesn't make me like I can move my mouse outside of the screen and it does not lock the game on me.
It's too early to go to bed.
What do you mean? I just got up. You can go to bed right after you get up. Okay, so this must be a roommate's bed. There's a phone. I don't know phone numbers.
Yet.
Did that.
There we go. There we go. Phone numbers. Prudence Rutherford, the person that I'm here on behalf of. And then Ned Nickerson, the boyfriend. This is the nice balcony. We can look outside into the canals. We could look side to side, it looks.
Let's see, what should I wear?
Wow, you get to choose your outfit. Any useful items? Bobby pins are usually useful, right? Oh, don't care about anything here, I guess. Wow, you get to do whatever. Cool. Bathroom?
Don't take any wooden quarters.
That was a reference to something. I can't put my finger on it. Oh, last time I remember chocolates, that was the second game where they were like poisoned.
Yes.
You know me.
She ate all the chocolates.
Yes.
Hello, you must be the American Margarita mentioned. I'm Colin Baxter.
I'm Nancy Drew.
If you're looking for Margarita, she's up on the Altana, the rooftop garden.
What are you doing, if you don't mind my asking?
Right now, I'm restoring this 14th century mosaic, which means, without getting overly technical, I'm cleaning the tesserae that remain in place, repairing those that have been damaged, and replacing those that are missing with new ones custom crafted to match.
You kinda lost me at tesserae.
Simply put, tesserae are the individual tiles which comprise a mosaic.
Sounds like a lot of work.
It's a phenomenal amount of work. However, just between you and me, I do this for free. I became fascinated with art in general and mosaics in particular when I was at Oxford. Oxford University. That's where I'm from, actually. Oxford, England. At least, that's where I was born. I live here now and intend to do so for a very long while. Although I say that with no small amount of guilt.
Why do you feel guilty?
People like me and Helena are the reason true Venetians are slowly going extinct. We foreigners come to Venice, fall in love with her, and wind up staying. High demand for food and housing results in high prices, which in many cases means the people who were born here have to leave because they can no longer afford to live here. If I could be granted one wish, it would be to have been born here. That way I would feel entitled to live here, and I would know how to speak Italian.
You don't speak Italian?
Much as it shames me to admit it, no. Languages don't come easily to me. And since I am able to do what I do without knowing Italian, you know, I have some slides of various tesserae. Not only are they enormously informative, but they're also quite beautiful. Would you like to see them?
Sure.
Marvelous. Here we go. Has all the radiance of a sapphire.
Okay.
The very definition of beauty.
Amazing.
Wonderful jade color. I'm mad about this one. Sometimes red is simply breathtaking.
That's more orange.
Sometimes red is simply
Yeah, there
breathtaking.
you go. That's more red.
Gorgeous, like it was carved from a sunset. Looks like it was carved from amethyst. I adore this shade of crimson. Have you ever seen such a radiant shade of orange? Now that's what I
Crimson's
call
usually
violet.
more known for being red, not orange, but
The
no.
very definition of beauty.
I guess at one point in time, orange wasn't a color.
Now that's what I call violet.
Because orange originally was the tree,
Phenomenal color.
and then people started calling the fruit oranges.
Magnificent shade of blue.
But it was really the orange tree that was the first thing that came. And then
Phenomenal color.
after a really long time, okay, I guess we can leave. Holy. But after a really long time, people started using the word orange to refer to color instead of just the fruit.
Right.
And that's, by the way, why we still call people redheads, even though their hair is more orange.
Right.
Because we didn't start using the word orange for color until after the term redhead came around, apparently.
Right. Yeah.
I'd love to see more, but I really don't have time.
Very well. I thought I had at long last found a kindred spirit, someone who shared my passion for beauty, for art, but you apparently are like everyone else, interested only in what something is worth instead of what it offers the soul.
No, please. I'd stay, but I really do need to be somewhere. Believe me, I think what you're doing is fascinating, and you obviously really know your stuff. In fact, that figurine in front of you, I've been dying to ask you about it. It's exquisite.
What, this statuette? Yes, it is exquisite. It's an example of late Etruscan bronze work, no doubt cast some 2,200 years ago. I'm not sure how Margherita came to own it, but she's very fortunate. It's almost impossible to find bronzetti of this quality outside a museum. You see, after they conquered the Etruscans, the ancient Romans melted down thousands upon thousands of statues like this just so they could make coins.
Interesting. Shoot, I wish I had time to hear more.
No, you go on. We can talk more later. Oh, a parcel was just delivered for you. It's by the door.
Thank you.
This door? No, not that door. Not that door either, I guess. What is here? Well, unfortunately, I can only read Venetian blinds. Sonny. He pops up out of nowhere. Because you remember Sonny, right?
Yeah.
Been in multiple games.
You are up. Come talk to me. Buongiorno. And again, welcome to Carna's Costa. I see you finally decided to get up.
I was starting to think you were still in bed.
If it's daytime and it's sunny, No matter the time of year, this is where you will find me. They say the sun gives you wrinkles and worse, and that may be true, but it also makes you tan. To me, to be tan is good. Your accommodations, they are to your liking?
Oh, yes, the room is wonderful.
You do not mind having a roommate?
Not at all.
Ah, you are just being polite. The last thing a young lady wants when she is on holiday is a roommate. I warned Prudence that you would have to share a room, but she said you had to come to Venezia this week and you had to stay here. And as we both know, what Prudence wants, Prudence gets. Have you gone outside the car yet?
No, not yet.
Just do not forget to take your key and lock the front door whenever you leave. This is not the Palazzo Grassi, but I do have several valuable pieces of art. And with Il Fantasma, this phantom thief, running around and stealing everything, I prefer not to take any chances.
How long have you lived here?
Almost 2 years. 2 wonderful but very expensive years. The city expects homeowners like me to maintain these old buildings. But who pays for everything? We do. The Restoration Council gives us nothing, not one single euro. It is criminal.
You mean you can't afford it?
You miss the point. Just because I can afford to pay does not mean I should. It is the principle. It is the principle of the thing. Besides, being rich is something I like. If I am all the time spending money, I will soon be unrich.
I met the guy who's restoring the big mosaic in the main room. He's pretty intense.
Colin Baxter? I do not know how any man can find happiness looking at pieces of painted rock all day. Talking to him, it's like taking a sleeping pill. Que barba. But they say he is good, and so he works for me.
Who are they?
Everyone I know. All my friends own castles like this one. And since something is always in need of repair, we are constantly on the lookout for good workmen. And when we find them, we trade them back and forth like you Americans trade recipes for cookies. Olivia von Hellstein raved about the work he did for her. And what is good enough for the Countess of Schlosselbeck is more than good enough for me.
Guess I'll be going.
Good, good. And Nancy, that blouse you are wearing, you should change it.
Okay. Argon. This plant doesn't have anything in it. Wasp's nest.
I did not write that for you to read.
Listen, if you know who this is. Nancy reads anything, anywhere, all the time. Privacy is not a thing to Nancy.
Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. Here, I'll get those.
You must be my newly arrived roommate. I'm Helene Berg.
I'm Nancy Drew. Sorry for all the commotion when I came in last night. My plane got in 3 hours late.
No need to worry about waking me up. I can sleep through almost anything. Well, I'm sure you have things to do and places to go, so I won't keep you. Oh, by the way, there's a parcel for you in the entryway. Ciao.
Alright, I think I was told to lock the door.
Yes.
Or it doesn't lock automatically. I don't know. Maybe it's a different door. Maybe it's the gateway here. Over here. Yeah. Please find enclosed your bank card. Activate your account. Phantom is struck again. Look at that chalice. Amazing. Swiftly and silently. Anvil fall from a something story building. Minor injuries, yeah. Allegedly removed from the grave of martyred Saint Gervais. Almost 1800 years ago, the chalice is solid gold and encrusted with jewels. Nice thief. 8-story building, okay. Interesting. Let's leave. What have we got here? Where can we go? We can go where the blue is, I think. No? Oh, what? Okay. You can go anywhere that's one away. So one line away you can go to. Oh boy. Alright, so we're here. Would you like to go to the market? Campo San Polo. Campo del...
Can we go to the market?
Okay, let's go to the market. Luigi. Who's Luigi? What's Luigi? Oh, Luigi's like... He's free. I guess. Right? Alright. What do we got here? I don't know what that is. It's like bird seed? I have no idea what this is. What do we got? What do we got? Flowers.
I need my Italian dictionary.
I don't think... Well, whatever.
I can't read this.
What?
I wonder what this says in English.
Sunflower.
Yeah.
It has a
Time to
picture.
use my Italian dictionary. I need to translate this.
Oh my gosh. Smoker. Wow. I couldn't tell. Whoops. Sunflower. Poppy. Viola. We buy flowers. Oh, okay. This is not where they sell them. They buy them. That is useful, actually. €1. A gelato. €2. Okay, I don't think we need gelato for anything. That's good to know. You could just take out your dictionary and click and it translates. I wonder if we could do that to the notes that were in... Well, no, never mind. Those are German. Alright, so we can only go to things that are one away. I don't know what these green ones are.
Can we try them?
We can go to these places. We
Okay.
can go so many places. The market. Campo Santa Maria Formosa.
You can always try that.
Staying on the blue path. I don't know if there's anywhere we want to go, really. Because right now it's just like wandering. But we can wander in order from left to right, I guess. Try to make it easy to understand.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So these ones you don't actually stop at, you just move. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay. What's over here? Well, it's pink. I was just curious. I go to the academia. No, there's nothing there. Maybe it's just the places with an eye, so we want to get over here. Just notice the eyes. So let's go this way, I guess. More of that. Yeah, it's birdseed. Okay. €5? What the
I
heck?
need to translate this.
Oh, Nancy. It's the bank. Can't you tell? No, don't do that. Bank of Gold. Okay, well, I didn't know the gold part.
Ciao, Antonio, come stai?
Hello, security camera.
Ma ti ho visto anche ieri.
Ci vediamo sempre perché facciamo la stessa
I need a card.
Ciao.
You should take a hammer. Nancy Drew. Provided with a pair of binoculars, PDA. Public display of affection, yes. I'm a personal, something assistant, I forget.
Using blockers you watch.
Personal display assistant? I don't forget. Yeah, so that's true. Windows office. Surveillance team entrance to the Oregon building will page you via the PDA. Whenever a Fango enters, an audio signal will alert you to his arrival. So, launch continue Fango a suspect in the recent. So he's a suspect. Okay. Let's see. Move to Milan. Communication and entertainment systems for homes, businesses, company, yada 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 yada. But once a week he buys an assortment of chocolates. Like the ones I just ate. He rarely eats out, often takes long, random, unaccompanied walks, and has no criminal record. That's the PDA. Yep. And binoculars. Wow. What do we got here?
Ciao, this is Nancy Drew.
Yes, is this Detective Leporace?
Si, but please, to you I am just Sophia.
I'll remember that, Sophia.
Why do you call? Gnauf be watching Fango, he's not in his office.
I know, I just wanted to make sure this PDA thing works.
It is from the GDAF. Military equipment is good. But you are smart to test it, Nancy. And you are good to help us. We are very short-handed. Carnevale keeps the police very busy.
I just hope I can help.
Remember, when you have seen Fango do something of interest, call me. Ciao!
No messages, track. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. We'll figure it out. Wait. Don't track. That might be like in a maze of things.